Yo, today's show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Your online activity should not be public, so protect yourself at expressvpn.com/achievement.
In the office?
Boo!
What?
Yeah. Huh? What'd you say?
We have a special guest. Who?
You.
When? Me? Matt?
No, it's ExpressVPN. They gave this show money. Stop putting your online data at risk. Get protected at expressvpn.com/off-topic. It's different because there's an ad read later. Usually it's RTTV, but when there's off-topic, we gotta like represent.
It's such a to keep those straight is frustrating.
Well, it's pretty easy. When there's an ad, it's off-topic. When there's not, it's RTTV.
Yeah. Took a while to get there.
Oh, for you, the special guest.
I'm a special guest.
Yeah.
No, it's Atomic Pumpkin.
I'm a little.
Hey, what's up?
No shit.
He's already here. It's welcome to the RT podcast. I'm your host. We've got Trevor, Matt, and Eric.
And I'm Gus.
I'm
Present.
Chris.
You're not a present.
I'm your host, Pasta Pete.
Chris is a full-on.
Oh,
maniac.
you know what my favorite thing now is? Now that STF is in our building, I bother them every day.
Yeah.
But they're still not in 5 days a week. So it's mostly Kayla I bother.
Yeah.
But they come in intermittently, and they were all over there today. It was a delight. They were all over there working. So this is pre-recorded, but they were streaming right before we came to pre-record this, and they were playing Halo. And I just went over there. Not only was fucking with them, but they were playing Halo, and it was that seeds game.
Yes.
Right. And halfway through the game, so you got to capture seeds and plant them.
right.
Halfway through the game, I hear Chris just go, "Wait, there's seeds?"
Oh my god.
And John goes, "Chris, if I have to explain the rules of this game one more time to you," and I just started going, "I agree with Chris. I'm on Chris's side."
It was awesome. Because
And they're all going, "No."
Wait, why did we lose? And then
It's Chris running around
And then
not
Michael's
accomplishing
right.
things.
And then Michael keeps saying, whatever Chris is saying, I agree with him.
Yep.
That's smart. I agree. And they're like, no, don't support him. And Chris is like, yeah, Michael knows.
Then I went in the RTTV chat and I just kept typing, "Where are the seeds?"
Do you remember that thing we recorded that never came out like a year ago? And it was Face Jam and Good Morning from Hell. And it was supposed
did.
it was supposed
And
to
it
be,
never will come out.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like versus games. It was like, yeah, we're gonna best you in like these games. So
Yeah.
you pick a
Tekken
game or whatever.
2.
It's that kind of a thing.
Yeah, Ridge
and
Racer.
so right.
It was
These
actually
are,
Virtua Fighter.
yeah. So these
You
are
couldn't
all
get Tekken 2.
These are all great
to
picks.
afford.
And Chris picked Stardew Valley.
Yeah, a competitive multiplayer game. Stardew Valley.
Here's the funny part
You
about it.
just haven't
too,
watched the
is
Starsies.
There was the thing towed the line of kind of being like, okay, what can we use that we kind of need to use for XYZ? So there's like a narrative to it.
Yeah.
But also it's improv and what can we make funny? And so it was like, oh, we could use this, we could use that. And he goes, Stardew Valley. And we're like, what the fuck? And then he goes, no, it's really fun. So you do. And we just go, oh, you know all about this game. Oh, great.
That's his.
Oh,
he's
this
like,
is great.
I know
Oh,
a
this is
game.
great.
I've
And
heard of a
I
game.
think-
I
think even in it, he may have not understood the concept, or he was showing us how to fish.
Well, all it is to say is I really agreed with Chris. in that
Yeah,
moment.
no,
I think
it was
he in the
phenomenal.
center lane.
It was supposed to be like a
was so
competitive
funny.
thing. You would think like, who could catch the most fish or
Yeah.
something? He was just like, yeah, and then you can talk to the mayor. And
You can do words.
So it was.
Like, get more people to like
It
you.
was Good Morning from
It's
Hell.
like the game.
So it was Chris and Clayton, and Clayton's like, all right, Chris, how do we kill him? He's like, oh no, you don't kill.
Yeah.
You can you can grow crops.
Really funny.
Yeah.
And Jordan and I are just like, what the fuck?
They run away down to like the shore and they're just going, what the fuck is going on? What is this? And then I think Clayton joins you guys and goes, what's going on?
It
Oh my
starts
God,
breathing.
get here.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Oh,
And then you ruined it.
yeah, I fucked it all up is what happened.
What you do?
Okay.
This is me seething over Eric ruining.
Well, this is me seeding.
I thought you said seed. Yeah.
That's part of the game. You grow.
Good time.
Yep. I have a plaque that says best best podcast at Rooster Teeth face jam. I have it.
And funny enough, that in some weird, murdered, reanimated way is coming back in a show coming out soon. Not that, but the thing that's it's January, right?
Yeah. Yep.
We've talked about it. The age thing.
Yeah.
You were in it.
It's got a W in it. I'm letting him know, but you know I know, he knows you know I know, but you don't know.
The snakes.
Yeah.
I know he knows.
Speaking of seeds, though, I've been putting a lot of hours into Halo, so I'm intimately familiar with the seeds game.
How is
Yeah.
like I'm not
Here's
gonna
the thing.
I haven't played that much at all. It's fun.
It's very fun. It,
like
it
it.
feels really good. Like if you were a big fan of like Halo 2, 3, and Reach, 4 and 5 are a little different feeling. So if you were a fan of those earlier ones, it feels very good and true to that. With obviously
With sprinting.
with sprinting and mechanics, that you can Spider-Man.
Well, what I like about what
I know you were
like.
blown away.
Well, here's the thing.
couldn't
What I
believe
like about the grapple, which I didn't realize, is it's kind of like it's like an equipment, right? There's like an equipment button, so it's limited. You got to get it, and then also you only get like 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
Right? So it's not.
constant.
It's
all
not
the
a
time.
million people flying around like Spider-Man the whole game. And
the range is like
honestly, that's what I
20
thought it would be.
That's what I assumed
it
it would
really
be.
It's
has
not.
a lot shorter range than I thought it was.
I mean, probably
balanced.
rightfully so.
Yeah. I've actually started to feel like the repulsor, which is that's what you do, is actually
Very-
I really like the grapple hook.
Very
but-
arm focused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well they all
Well, that's
they all
where
fit
it
here.
is.
To
It's
the
on the
arm
wrist.
slot, yeah.
But the repulsor seems to be the most. He's got 2 repulsors. He's gonna rip
my
himself in
God.
half.
Yeah, no.
It feels like the most
Yeah,
versatile because, like, you know, you can blast vehicles away. You can, like, if somebody shoots a rocket, you can fling it away. You can actually repulse the ground and send yourself up. You can. It's interesting. Like, there's a lot of mechanics.
He described jump.
Yeah, I just probably.
Well, you could jump in the yeah.
But what if there's no ground? You're just doing nothing. You're
I don't know.
close
I don't know what
nothing.
happens in that
Oh,
moment,
man.
but it's really interesting. So it feels like familiar, which is nice to me. But then it has new mechanics. But then to date this pre-recorded podcast, the campaign dropped yesterday. Kind of stealth dropped yesterday at noon, and so last night,
Solo only.
They
They're gonna put it in. They're
They-
gonna put co-op in next year.
they really made sure everyone knows.
they're
that this,
trickling this thing.
They
out.
are.
This game's gonna have 5
Welcome
releases.
to the video game. Well, a piece of the video game.
Welcome to the first piece of the game.
What
Here,
the
if it's gonna stay good and strong, then fuck it, whatever.
Still, I
But-
mean, I was talking to Gavin about it yesterday, though, and he was like, "Remember when games just came out?"
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I get like
Right.
it's just the time we live in now, but it's so
Yeah.
like it was like the beta kind of went on for a while there, and it was like the free to play beta. It's like, and then there's just being the multiplayer, then like the campaign's here, and
with the delays, it just made it feel even.
well, what
longer.
blows my mind is like I even said, I understand now in the time we live in, a game coming out and it's like, here's campaign but not multiplayer, or vice versa. That's just, maybe you disagree with it, but it's a thing that happens.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is you've got multiplayer, i.e. online. You've got campaign, the story.
Right.
How do you not have co-op? I don't understand.
It's
don't
because it's
understand.
like
Hang on,
a
he
big,
has an answer.
a big free roam thing. I haven't played enough of it yet, but
Hang on, he almost has an answer.
I almost
Right,
have an answer.
right.
Yeah. But I think they hadn't figured out the system to have like people track individuals.
That seems like
it's like-
something
so it's
way
like
before the
Destiny.
game's
Yeah,
done.
it's like
you should
Destiny
figure
and-
that
Right,
out.
Destiny, the
potentially.
classic solo-only game.
Yeah, right.
I'm just telling you like it is,
But they
friend. These are
launched
facts.
it with that.
But
Just like-
took them a while.
complaints aside, I was playing the first couple levels because it's like it feels like normal campaign, like the traditional campaigns in the first couple, as it gets you back in the saddle.
Back in the fight.
Yeah, back in the fight, and then
That's been
to
finished.
finish
It
it,
has been
to
finished.
finish it, you then end up in an open world, and that's kind of where I left the game off last night.
You kill the world.
God, it feels so good. It's so
They're shooting
fun.
ground.
A Master Chief.
It felt just like Halo. I was exploring all over the place. I was grappling myself up like
helmet.
1,000 stories up, and I was looking for skulls and shit. Turns out the skulls are like barely hidden, comparatively.
Well, they're under the skin.
Turns out,
Right,
they're in the
there.
helmet.
For everyone you kill.
Right, I
Rip it
mean,
out.
there's-
But yeah, no, it's fun. It's good stuff.
Not hard to find.
there was a Mega 64 video forever ago called Playdate, which is when the game's released is the release date, but the date you can actually play it because it's done is a year. It's always a year
it's
later.
always-
I'm still waiting for Cyberpunk.
That's. I keep asking people if I'm allowed to play that game yet, and no one can give me. Even Gus is like, I really don't know.
Yeah. I fell out of that fast.
Yeah,
I
was
never
like,
fell into it.
yeah,
I didn't- I tried.
Yeah, same. I got
Oh,
like
I was like, no.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it or anything. I went back home and I watched a friend play it like a week or two ago, and he's like, "Yeah, maybe I'll try it out again. Maybe it's good." And he's like in the middle of a mission, and it's like just pick up just like ammo on the ground, and he walks over and he hits the button, and nothing happens, and he's like, "Oh, that's okay." And he kind of walks, and then it's just us circling for like a couple of minutes, going, "How long can we possibly not pick this up, but just keep jamming on the fucking button?" And I went, and that's what I guess the state that the game is in now. That's insane.
Yeah.
It's just not, it doesn't work. But didn't like The Witcher 3 not work? Like, isn't that?
Not to that level.
It had issues, but yeah, nothing like that.
Man, crazy. I don't play
I
any
didn't play
of these
that
games.
until last year.
Also,
so
I
my
think-
play date was
Yeah,
way after, so I was
true.
safe.
Also, I
I had a
think-
great experience.
You're a
in Witcher
genius.
3.
Yeah. You
I'd
gave it
like to
9
think
years.
so.
I don't think it got that much. I don't think I had that many issues, but also I don't think anybody gave a shit about The Witcher when it came out. Like,
No, I don't
not
think
that
so
they gave a
either.
shit, but like Witcher 2 was just a game.
Yeah.
You think
and
the
then
show kind of helped?
Well, no. I'm just saying it blew people away. I think it was unexpected. What Witcher 3 was.
Gotcha.
It was just like, holy shit! Have you played The Witcher? Like, I'm sure there's people outraged right now going, I knew, but for the most part,
Who cares about them?
I didn't hear about The Witcher until after people played it. They're like, it's fucking amazing.
It also wasn't right after it came out. It was like a year or two after it came out when everyone was like,
Well, and
do
then
you know about The Witcher
and then they kept
3?
because there was a bunch of like DLC and shit,
Yeah.
and then Cyberpunk on the other hand was like, I can't wait to play it. It's gonna be perfect.
Do you think
I'm gonna be Keanu Reeves?
Do you think it was because of The Witcher? Where they were like, oh, it's from the same people. I'm hyped up.
Oh, 100%.
absolutely.
I mean, to be fair, it's also because of what they presented.
They-
It's just
they
like a
presented a
game
lot.
that people were interested in. You know, it's a very much like first-person-y, you know, kind of GTA type, you know.
Skyrim with cars.
Yeah, I mean, it was a cool concept, and everything they showed
They'll get there
worked. And then I think, if anything, they're like, and they made Witcher 3.
Yeah.
It's gonna be perfect.
I wonder if that's going to happen with this new Spider-Man movie, because people are so excited for it. They're so excited for the Spider-Man movie. And if it's anything less than the weird expectations that people have put on it,
So I should watch it in a year.
that's the watch date. that's
watch it.
when they put all the
Like-
DLC into the Spider-Man movie.
It's curious because at this point, I think the most diehard people about the Spider-Man movie, like I'm like a regular person.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'll see
Normie.
it.
A normal
Oh, I'll
human
go
man.
see Spider-Man and I'll judge it for what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, which will not be a high bar.
Yeah,
But
I
like,
agree.
there's going to be people that, regardless of what the hell happens in the movie, it's awesome because there was 2 Spider-Men in it.
It's
you know,
that.
or whatever. Or it's like, they had Doc Ock.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, yeah, but the movie sucked. And it's like, multiverse!
Yeah, right.
And it's like, I don't know how you can disappoint those
Yeah,
people.
no,
I don't think it's possible for Alfredo to walk out of that and
I
not
don't
go,
think-
they set up the next movie. It's this genius strategy now. Well, all you have to do is set up the next movie, and it's like, but if the next movie sucks, just set up the next movie.
Don't worry.
Just set up the
There's
next
more
movie.
coming.
And it's
Yeah. The
like,
next
I
hit
mean,
coming.
shit, it works, man.
Yeah.
And that's like a super multi-movie.
Yes.
Yeah. It's I think you're right though, with the fan anticipation, any given fan, I don't think we all like put into words what our expectations are. We can all have, I could have 3 different expectations that are all mutually exclusive. And obviously the movie has to pick one fucking path.
Right.
And so if I'm anticipating all these different things that are impossible to all exist together, I'm comparing the movie to an impossible myth.
All I want to see is
exactly.
all
So I can
3
only do that
Spider-Man.
now.
Yeah, well, I agree, but here's
all
the
I
thing.
want.
I have a Twitter account, and boy, am I pissed. So
Welcome to Twitter.
Yeah.
Where everyone's pissed.
That's it.
now what? Do something.
Yo, here's when I was sold.
Fix it!
Here's when I was sold on the movie. It was getting made.
Yeah, it's
Damn. Oh my God.
Or when I saw the trailer and they went, and people went, best movie ever. He laughed. He laughed.
I like the Raimi movies are held in like a weird regard.
Yeah.
And
Especially the third. So good.
It certainly held
People
somewhere.
love that.
And it's really strange because I don't think any of those 3 movies are very good. And then there are 2 more. What's your favorite Spider-Man 2? Which one is?
Well, I mean,
which one is your favorite?
The second one,
Spider-Man
the second Spider-Man 2 is probably the worst film of all Spider-Man, even maybe more so than Spider-Man 3.
So is Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2 the best Spider-Man 2?
I think
it's not Spider-Man 2, the newest Spider-Man 2?
I'll be honest. I think Spider-Man 2, the new Spider-Man 2, is probably the best Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Because I think Spider-Man 2, the original Spider-Man 2, was the best for its time because there weren't. What else was there?
Right.
I mean, like, remember when X-Men was mind-blowing?
But that was, it changed the game. And you watch it now and you go, what?
Also, I mean, you remember Hugh Jackman being like, he's huge!
Yeah.
And then, like, they started making Chris Evanses.
Yeah.
You know? And it was like, and they were just like,
go watch the first Iron
watch
Man
any action
and
hero
look at
from,
Robert
like-
Downey Jr. He looks like Trevor. Like, it's just, it's like a guy.
I'm just a guy,
It's just a guy.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with being just a guy. But if you compare just a guy to Thor, like now, insane.
Yeah.
Insane. It's crazy.
Is Robert Downey Jr. really like buff?
He's
underneath
buff.
the armor?
Dude, now he is.
shredded,
Like,
yeah.
well, I mean, now he's dead.
not-
but,
well, true.
I guess it would have something to do with wearing all the iron suit for forever. Like,
he got-
before he was just in boardrooms.
Wait a minute, you don't think there's any hydraulics or anything? He's like,
I think it's...
That's a Iron Man is that he's lifting it. Every fucking
Also, Matt, I think it's pretty...
Sorry, as a workout routine.
I think it's pretty clear to the character he spent very little time in boardrooms. Okay? He was busy playing.
He was a playboy.
Okay?
play man.
Yeah, man.
He was a play.
Iron
He was a
Man.
play man.
They called him Sir Play.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Purple. Look, no matter how many weighted blankets or fancy mattress toppers you buy, if your mattress is terrible, your sleep's gonna be terrible, okay? You're not gonna get good sleep on a bad mattress. That's just science, okay? So this holiday season, why not treat yourself to the gift of a dang good night's sleep with a Purple mattress? And what a lovely gift it would be. Purple mattresses are the best there is because they're the only ones around with the Gel Flex grid, okay? Same classic grid. You've been hearing me talking about it. It's purple, it's squishy, it's fun to play with, but it's even more fun to sleep on, all right? It's super stretchy, ultra squishy material that adapts and flexes around pressure points, supports and cushions you in all the right places, and doesn't retain heat. You want to be sweating, right? You want to be nice and cool. And the grid, the Gel Flex grid, allows you to be just that, cool, okay? I love it. I got my pillow, sleep on it every night. So good I got one for Lindsay. Now we're both flexing, we're gel flexing. I always say, I walk around and go, I'm flexing. They don't like it so much, but I keep saying it. Getting a great night's sleep starts with having a great mattress and pillow. Get a Purple mattress by going to purple.com/offtopic10 and use code OFFTOPIC10. For a limited time, you can get 10% off any order of $200 or more. That's purple.com/offtopic10, code OFFTOPIC10 for 10% off any order of $200 or more. One more time. That's purple.com/offtopic10, promo code OFFTOPIC10. Terms apply. You know they do.
Yeah, you're right, though, because I mean, like, Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans and all the other Chris's are all out there ballooning up, hulking out of their minds.
Dude, I
And
mean,
then
they took
regular shows like me.
They think
just kicking it.
they took Kumail Nanjiani and they were like, jack him up.
Now he's Chris Nanjiani.
Now he's That's what they do now.
They might
take
actually
people
have
and they
worked in
jack.
Hulk suits.
Dude, again, I remember
take supervised steroids, dude.
Dude,
Like,
remember Spider-Man?
Yeah.
It was like Tobey Maguire, that scene when he's like ripped in the
and-
air.
and he's
you look
just-
at him now and it's just like, well, he's got abs.
Again, he looks like Trevor,
But you're just
a
like,
regular
well,
man.
he wishes. But
Yeah, see this?
I remember being like, that's Seabiscuit? That's the horse? I remember screaming, that's the
Abs were
horse?
Everything. It was all about the abs, no ass, no anything else.
Spider-
There was
Like,
very
always
few
supposed to be
exceptions to
lean,
the
right?
rule, right?
Yeah.
Like there was
the bulky one.
There was like the Arnold and the Stallone, but
Yeah.
they were Arnold's and Stallone's, right? And then like Dolph was kind of in there.
Yeah.
But that's about it. It wasn't like I mean, who else was another like Gary Busey?
Schwarzenegger would be another.
No, yeah.
Of like,
In like Lethal Weapon, I'm saying he was like, I'm the big bad guy. Yeah.
Ripped man,
So you're
Gary
saying
Busey.
Stallone and Schwarzenegger, Dolph Lundgren.
No, I'm saying it was the three of them. I'm saying it was like them, and then who's the next like I'm a big, strong, bad guy. Gary Busey was in like freaking Under Siege. He was in Lethal Weapon. It's like, this guy's crazy. And you look at it, it's like, yeah, no shit, it's Gary Busey. We didn't know.
Watch Steven Seagal in...
Hey, it's Steven Seagal.
I think Hard to Kill. Hard to Kill, he has a montage where he's like, I have to like... I'm gonna like fight back. I'm gonna like train to be stronger than ever. And it's him like, oh, and he's like punching a thing and remembering his kid that died or whatever. There's a scene where they don't come back. You would think it would be incremental and they come back to it. He's on the bench doing a bench press, but he's only pressing the bar and he's sweating. And you're like, oh, he must be weak. And they'll show him putting more and more weight on.
Yeah.
They never come back to it. They only show him bench pressing the bar.
Chekhov's gun, but no bang.
It's incredibly difficult. They made the gun, there's no trigger. Everyone's just pulling, nothing's happening.
Well, maybe it's like maybe it's a custom bar.
Yeah.
It's a 200
bar.
But he takes all like these needles because it's like he's coming back or whatever. And he's putting all like these needles in his body to like, oh, I'm doing like acupuncture.
Yeah.
And he's doing this.
like steroids.
He's just taking a bunch of.
and then somebody kicks him and it pushes all the syringes in at once.
It's the Final Destination.
Because if you look at him, man, he is not. Steven Seagal is a guy that I would put like somewhere in like that tier, but it's got to be low because after watching some of his stuff, woo.
I mean, and that was in his prime.
Yep.
In his prime, he was just like, I'm a big dude.
Yeah, and
he's tall and big.
And that's it.
And
he's
weighed
tall.
a lot.
Watch any of his older movies now. He's not big. He's big by like 1991 standards, which
And
is
that's what I go
Now,
Yeah, he's smart. Trevor is
You keep it
1991
realistic.
huge.
Yeah.
That's why he's got a Wile E. Coyote
Yeah,
on.
dude, I'm
Classic
pretty-
90s
I'm-
guy.
No. Now,
I'm wild.
if you want to be big and strong, you got to make monsters. Like you
Yeah.
need to be a Jason Momoa. That's why I carry this McDonald's McRib fanny pack because I keep all my roids in here.
Oh, that's
I
smart.
take some pills.
You take 'em out.
I put some needle. I go, can you get me? You put it in my ass.
Can you get me?
Well, I can't.
Hey, get me.
I don't want to poke around back there.
Right.
You don't spot.
Yeah, it's got pickles on it.
Great.
It's my swag bag.
It does have pickles on
It
it.
does. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the McRib has pickles.
Yep.
I wonder when they
like-
sent that to you if they thought he's gonna use it for steroids.
You know what? Hey,
Thanks, McDonald's.
hey, I could use it to carry insulin too. Okay. Carry whatever I want in
That's
here.
the cycle.
fair.
Is you're on steroids, off insulin, on insulin, off steroids.
When you're doing your bulking cut routine, it's kind of like that, but totally different.
You're incredibly sick.
Don't lump needles into a negative category,
Get
okay?
ripped.
I could be checking my blood pressure or my blood sugar. Sorry, blood pressure. If you're using needles, you're not doing it right.
Well, it depends on how
See how hard it squirts into the
It's
vial.
high. It's incredibly high.
That's about
Whenever,
Blood pressure, about
Oh my
100.
God.
whenever they take my blood pressure, I hold my breath.
Yeah.
I try to pass out.
Yeah, I always try and crank the numbers.
Yeah.
I
I want to impress them.
I do
start
it.
hyperventilating.
I do it by accident. I don't have a fear of needles. I don't care about surgery, the dentist. None of it bothers me. The thing where it
Blood
has to
pressure
like
cuff?
that thing
Squeezes you?
I tell the doctor before we might have to do this a couple of times because you're gonna get a reading and you're gonna go whoa, and it's because I'm so nervous. I hate this.
I mean,
part.
it's only for like 3 seconds.
It does not matter. I hate it.
What about those ones where you have
It's
to like,
making me anxious thinking about it.
you know,
I don't like
see,
it.
where you have to
want me to
stick
bring
your
one
arm
in?
the
I have
sleeve
one.
and then it grabs and then you're like,
Yeah, and then you're trapped.
Well, yeah.
hope this doesn't malfunction.
See, that's I have like an electronic one at home. You don't have to like squeeze. It just
It
goes,
goes-
gotcha,
yeah.
fucker.
I hate it.
And that's when you go ah, and then I put the needle in to calm you down.
The feeling.
You go. Oh, I'm fine with that.
Is this insulin or steroids?
Thank God
Mix
for the
them
fanny
together.
pack. You can take it with them.
Do you think that you could have more blood?
yes.
Yeah, always.
I can fit so much blood.
That's what I'm saying.
I can get rid of some, get more right now.
I don't know if you've seen me. I can fit a lot of blood.
I think I'm at a pretty nominal level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want extra blood hanging around.
See, I just think we got more room to put more blood in there.
Yeah.
In general,
Think it would make
yeah.
you stronger?
But I think
No.
More bloated,
I
maybe.
wonder what the symptoms would be outside of severe discomfort.
Too much.
Like, got too
Just,
much
like,
blood.
just start transfusioning blood in.
Well, I feel like it's kind of too, you know how, you have like your hard drive space on your computer. You don't want to get it to 0. Once it gets into like 10%, it starts going stupid.
Right.
What you have. I feel like that's the case with blood. You shouldn't be topping past that 90% blood mark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if there's room for
Computers computers
might not be good.
Computers
Slow down,
is
like-
computers is blood.
Yeah.
And
No,
you don't want-
bodies is computers.
Bodies is computers.
And blood is storage.
Blood is RAM. You don't want too much memory.
Right.
Delete some blood.
Right. You want to keep a little space for blood.
For blood.
Just for the blood that you already have to move.
Right.
To stretch its arms. You know what I mean?
Doctors were onto something
Yeah.
with the bloodletting.
Yeah.
they're
Get
like,
some of
just
this
like
blood
you
out
were
of
a
there.
sane person.
Right.
Yeah.
It would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Would it be? Could you get yourself so full that you have to like when you blow up a party balloon
Yeah.
or a beach ball?
I like this analogy.
And you got to go. No, close it.
Yeah.
Because the air's going to start pumping out.
And
as
do
soon
you
as you're
think-
done pumping it in, you're like, give me the next bag. And then when you're done, you stop. You tighten it up.
but the
You
thing
close
is-
it up, and then if you move,
You walk around like
you might puncture a vein.
Thing is, yeah, like where
balloon
does
animals
it
now.
where does it come out though? You don't
Yeah,
really
it's
have
gotta come out somewhere.
you don't really have a blood hole.
where does all my blood go?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they must get rid of the old blood.
It
What
only
happened out with the old in with the new?
The
The spleen
go?
would bust, and then it would just be internal. So you have more room now.
Oh, that's a lot
Right,
more
but
room
it's
for
still
blood.
That's where the blood's supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay, Trevor. I guess the blood will go to the outside.
No, but you're gonna break your blood dams.
Oh no.
Can't break your blood dam.
Right.
This is good. We should be doctors, maybe.
We should maybe be doctors.
Yes. Bodies is computers and blood is hard drives.
And I have a fanny pack.
Yeah.
This doctor has a fanny
Steroids
pack.
or
I said earlier, because this came in a McRib-shaped box, I said, hey, Trevor, want a McRib? And he went, oh, I'm so hungry, Andrew. Do you have a McRib? And I'm like, no, it's a box. And he's like, fuck.
I was like, but is there still
He's like, I really haven't eaten today, and I would have eaten it if you got a McRib.
You're like, no, it's actually just a shirt.
I went,
was
well,
like,
it's a
"You sure
fanny
there's
pack and a
nothing
shirt?"
else?"
I can eat the
reopen
shirt.
it.
Yeah, check that shirt just one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I when I go to the doctors though, and I'm like, listen, my kid, which I have, my kid is very sick. I need the best of the best. And the doctor comes in with a fanny pack. I go, excellent.
That's my guy.
We're settled. I can breathe
Yeah.
again,
The-
and I know I'm in good hands.
The
I
only
thought you went to your
people-
doctor and you're going to say, can I get some blood?
That's what I thought we were
That's
starting
what
the
I
blood
thought he was
conversation.
going. I thought he was going to say, I need the best of the best. Can I have some of your blood?
Yeah.
I want doctor. I want
You
smart
must
blood.
know.
You're
You
a
must- your
doctor.
blood must
you
be
must,
smart
you
blood.
must have the healthiest
You
blood.
must keep that
Imagine-
computer running like very well.
Like
Right.
clock-
However
like
much blood you have, that's how much I want. Whether you got to fill me up or drain me.
Imagine you're in like an accident. You need like a transfusion or whatever. You're like, nurse, what was the IQ of the blood? tell me how
This
smart
is
that
good.
man was.
Yeah, I don't want dumb blood.
Yeah, I need genius blood.
Right.
I only do smart shit. And so smart blood, I need smart organs.
Yeah.
Like whatever you got, smart teeth, like teeth
good.
might be smart.
I need my teeth to know when I'm biting too hard because I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
When it
how to
hurts, is
determine
that the measurement? I don't know. Tell me better.
I started today like a moron and I've just been putting things in me and I'm smart as shit.
Yeah.
I'm a genius. The only people that I know that wear fanny packs are professional wrestlers, like now.
Oh my God, I didn't know you
still.
wrestled.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I'm working on it.
So that might be something to consider if
There's
people
something
ask
with
you
a
what you
W
do.
coming.
Oh, haven't heard of it.
We just keep. I mean, I don't know how much we're skirting it. This is great.
Skirting what? It's a fanny, which I think
Right.
means like pussy in Australia.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Like
because-
there's a
because
bunch.
that's
Well,
where
because
it's
if you say
placed.
fanny pack, they go.
Yeah, they're laughing. It's a bunch of people in Australia going, no,
No, it's one bag.
Michael, no,
No, Michael.
Michael, no.
They're saying no. Dude.
No, Ted. Leave it.
That's what they're saying about fanny packs.
They're very close to Japan.
So should we start? Well, we should probably keep it calling them fanny packs. We could change the
Oh, I'm
name
not gonna
here.
change it now.
Well, but
Yeah,
what
the
name would you
branding's
change it
already
to?
there.
I mean,
What I pitched to Nicholas earlier was ball bag.
I think that would be confusion because that's like your sack. Like I
Yeah.
feel like people would say,
Yeah, because you can put it just because you could put it in there.
Yeah,
You cut a hole in it.
Right. You cut a hole in the back, you unzip, and then you place it in there to get some
I
sort
said
of, like,
something like we
air
were having a
conditioning.
discussion
Didn't take
about
long to
it,
get there.
and
It's airflow.
he's like, "What could we call it?" Because he's like, "Yeah, it's kind of sitting like, it's not sitting on your fanny.
Yeah.
it's sitting near like your." I don't remember exactly
dick
what he
pouch.
said. Like he didn't say your dick, but basically, and that's what I said. I said like,
Genitalia.
oh, we call it like a dick something. When he was like, he's like, nah, that's been said before. Or so he immediately shot it down. Was just like, nah, not you. And I went, oh, fuck, okay, he really wants it. And I went, ball bag, and he went, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That could
Okay,
work.
all right, all right.
That could work.
Not universal. I think just going with a bits bag.
Bits bag is not bad.
Yeah.
But to me, Bits bag, it sounds small, and also like it's for Twitch.com.
Here's the thing.
exactly.
It sounds smart.
Here's your bits bag.
And that's
We're
what I
everywhere.
want.
E.
Don't give a fuck.
They don't use com.
What is? It's not on this. That's not this. None of this is on that
You can go
website.
to twitch.com.
What does it matter though? It's not. That's
No,
not what bits.
you're right.
Bits don't go to twitch.com. Doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, Twitch.com.
No.
Yeah, type it in.
Go for it.
Type it in.
No.
A stalemate.
Wow.
He got it.
Perfect fight. Wow, I've never seen
Oh no,
wrestling.
he's reaching into his ball bag.
I've never seen wrestling in person.
What's the worst name for balls?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't know.
Punching bag.
It's a good one.
Bad place to start.
Yeah.
But you can only go up from here.
I don't like.
Soiled grapes. I think that's
Soiled?
pretty bad. Yeah, soiled.
Understand.
What the
Bad.
fuck?
Soiled.
Bad name.
Soil?
Somebody
Yeah,
shit his
weird.
grapes.
That's what his doctor said.
Yeah.
All right, coffee. Ooh, these are soiled.
These are soil grapes.
You got some
Soiled
soiled
grapes.
grapes.
I've always I don't like the term nards. I think that sounds gross. I think that sounds gross. It's just like I don't like it. It just sounds very
Which is
like,
weird because I think Nards is more of the like PG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like
haven't
it.
heard that since 1991.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I saw your T-shirt and I went
well, yeah,
nards.
exactly.
Yeah.
Pill pouch.
That's that could be what the bag is called.
It could be.
Yes.
Is that how you keep your pills?
I already established that.
You gotta be careful. There's just
Yeah,
loose
which are
needles.
you talking about?
Hang on, I gotta get my pills. Oh, careful.
Oh,
It's
no.
blood.
Needles.
Oh, my blood.
No, right side.
Ziplocs of blood.
There's a little divider.
Unlabeled pills.
Yeah, he's got a separate penny pack for the blood. He
It's
reaches
genius.
in. Yeah.
This is genius. To me, nards is the worst.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can think now.
Sack seems like
Yeah.
sack.
Yeah.
It's like my nut sack. It's so like it's like you say your nut.
Well, there's no eloquence to it, right?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's nothing
There's not
cute or
really
interesting.
anything.
You're just saying nut sack.
But what's funny is like, but what's funny is again in a nard-like manner, like sack seems the most offensive, and it's just sack.
It's just sack.
A sack's a sack. If you said potato sack, I don't think anything of it at
I
all.
think it's-
When
I
you
think-
say like my sack. You
I
go,
think it's the
"Oh, why?
that sound.
Yeah.
I think sack is like it sounds.
I
the
think balls
inflection
are
you
just the
say
most
it.
tame.
It's just-
It's
gross.
just balls.
Yeah.
It's been the most normalized to the point where almost testicles starts to sound a little
Yeah.
strange.
Well, it sounds like you're about to pull a fast one on me if you're saying testicles. It feels
Right.
like if you were to ask me,
do
what's
you-
the weirdest word for testicles? I'd be like, this is a trick.
You don't want to hear.
what's the
You
scheme?
don't want to hear
Yeah.
testicles and getting pulled.
That's like. Grab on.
He's right.
It's true.
All right, go ahead and cough.
Oh, no, away we go.
My nards.
Yeah, okay. Okay, the more you say it, the more I dislike it.
See?
I don't know if it's bad, but
Yeah.
it's definitely
It
like
just sounds weird.
It
yeah.
does, right?
That's
It's
the thing.
I don't like
It's
it.
not like
He's saying it though.
You say it a bunch.
Matt, I want to hear it out of your mouth, please.
Menards. It says-
Why didn't you
natural.
build up to it?
Yeah, it was like
know.
a crescendo.
like a fucking motorcycle starting. Menards.
Wait a minute, there's a whole
Through the Nard dog.
whatever happened.
You ruined some.
Whatever happened to Menards? Not mine.
What are you?
We don't know.
We weren't there.
I don't mean like Menards. I mean like M.E. Nards, the store, the shop, the Ace Hardware, the Home Depot, the Lowe's.
Is this like an Indianapolis thing or
I
something?
don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Was
always
Menards a regional place?
You sang it over and over again.
Tyler, help me out
Is he
here.
doing like a jackass my anus thing? Like, is that what's happening
Oh,
here?
in Connecticut?
Listen, right, meow.
Meow.
Look it up now, please. Meow,
What is
see?
it? What is it called?
Menards.
It sounds like Menards because that's what he.
Menards, that's how it's spelled, at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what is it?
It's a hardware store.
Is it?
Save big money on home
Well,
improvement.
I want to
hear
throw
about
away
that
whatever I was going to say.
This looks like a
because
fake website.
It does. It looks
that place
really shit.
is
Yeah.
going to steal your identity.
They're gonna steal your nards.
Your Nards.
They have an app.
My Menards.
Menards.
Hoy Menards.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Happy holidays. It's finally the season of giving. I refuse to give any other time of the year. I only get until the holidays. Then maybe I'll give. And speaking of giving, if you're not using ExpressVPN, don't you think you've given your internet service provider enough? I'm not just talking about the huge internet bill you pay every month, but did you know that every time you go online without ExpressVPN, you're basically giving your personal information straight over to your ISP? Giving isn't always great. And then they're legally allowed to sell your activity to advertisers for profit. That's why I only use ExpressVPN, which encrypts and reroutes my network data so my ISP can't see a thing. What's he doing? We don't know. It's also super easy to use. Just fire up the app and hit a button and you're protected on all devices. You using this? Boop, protected, right? You using this? Boop, protected. It's easy, all right? Been around a while. That ExpressVPN. I had it for a while, over a year. Doesn't slow my internet down, super easy to use. No reason not to use it. Boop, I'm covered. You've given your ISP, I call them ISPs, enough this year. It's time for you to start taking, all right? So take back your internet privacy today with the VPN rated #1, it's #1 by TechRadar and Mashable. Visit expressvpn.com/offtopic and get 3 extra months of ExpressVPN for free. That's FREE free at expressvpn.com/offtopic. EXPRESSVPN.com/offtopic. Go there, get it, learn it, live it, love it.
And get a remote control Doom buggy for $8.
Why don't
What a deal.
You know what? Hold on a second. Yeah. Maybe I judged too quick.
Why have we been wasting our time with these hoverboards?
Scale.
Oh my God.
If we get
if we got
you
22,
down,
I can
wait a
ride
minute.
the Doom
That's a
buggy.
brilliant idea. We get 22 of those. We got ourselves a full Doom buggy. Does that mean if we put a platform across the top of them, that we could buggy about?
Yeah. Yeah, you can bug it out.
Absolutely. $8 times 22.
176.
That's math. And off we go. That was very quick.
That is a good job.
Plus tax, just round it up.
Ah, tax! Ah!
Give the smart play. Give the smart play.
How much blood is this going to cost? Please, I'm filled to the brim. Anyway, I don't know what I was going to say about Menards because I was taken aback by the fact that you guys were shook by Menards.
Yeah, because
Stop
well, you said Menards, and then you said very normal things like, Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards.
It's owned by founder John Menard Jr.
John
Menard
Jr.
That guy never got made fun of.
Hey, make my Menard your Menard.
Yeah, Eric, I bet
from
he agrees
Menards
with you.
to yours.
I hate Nards. I hate it. Whoever says that,
That guy's just like,
ruining the Menard name.
I was born this way.
Oh, he's got.
I'm Menards and I'll die Menards.
Have you ever seen the furniture store Badcock More?
Definitely not.
That's-
Menards
that's
is sane.
definitely a
Whatever that was,
Tyler
I
said
don't
Yeah, I
know.
know.
I've seen it in Florida.
He saw it and he got excited about it.
Badcock and what?
It
It's like
sounds.
the one that was in my town was
Florida thing.
Badcock and More. They didn't specify
Badcock
what
and
else.
More.
Good cock.
I'm just here
Yeah.
for the lore.
A furniture store. I'm like, why would you name that? Think. If your name's Badcock, that's a shame.
Was it one word?
It was one. It was one
Was
word.
it spelled?
Could you imagine if it was two?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if it was 2 words, Trevor?
I'm trying to decipher if this is just a bad name or a proper name that's very
It's a
unfortunate.
bad cock.
Horrible cock, in fact. All the reviews say terrible. The cock was terrible here. Not recommended.
Come for the more and nothing else.
Come for the more. Stay for the more. All right.
Wogan S. Badcock.
Jesus Christ!
Wogan S. Badcock.
That's like when we fuck around with
Now, when
CEO
you say it
names.
that way,
That
sounds like a cool
Jeffrey
guy name.
AT&T.
Wogan Badcock.
Is it Wogan or Logan?
Wogan.
It's Wogan?
Wogan? Yeah.
Whoa.
Literally, his parents.
There.
Your name is Wogan. Oh, man. I'm really going to get made fun of. Well, get a load of what your last name is.
What's my last name?
Oh, boy.
What's your last name? Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Why did you do
His
that to
name
me?
is Wogan. Is that like a? What is that?
Maybe they changed it when he started saying his name. They're like, his name is Logan. He goes,
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? It's like
a year and a half.
there's going to be either
Talking more.
Logan's a common name in this culture, and I'm gonna look like an idiot, or they go, No, Wogan's just stupid.
Do you think?
This guy's name was Logan, and
Do
they
you
went,
think it's
"Ah,
a Logan?
I don't know.
What's the name anyway?
Do you think it's a Logan Wolverine, Wogan Louverine kind of situation?
Whoa.
Where they switch the L and so Wogan Badcock is the Louverine?
Could have been Bogan Wadcock.
Bogan? Bogan Ladcock sounds
Dude.
Australian.
Bogan lady. Service.
I wondered. They had to fight for their domain name. It is literally badcock.com.
That's
Awesome.
Yeah, it's right there.
What have we talked about so far? It's been 40 minutes.
Well, we talked about
couldn't ever
blood
tell
and
you what
bad
we
talk
talked about.
blood. We talked about blood for a long time.
A long time. Welcome to the
For a
Blood
while.
Cast. Got any blood-related questions, Tyler? Excellent.
You don't have answers.
Exactly what I thought.
That's why this is pre-recorded, because the chat would be flooded with blood questions.
All this is cut out. Like the first 5 minutes. Hi, I'm hosting the show. This is so and so, so and so. And that was the end. I didn't even watch it.
I think this is good blood-related topics.
You know what? You know, blood makes me
It
think
doesn't
of
come up
Christmas.
often.
Uh-huh.
Nothing's more cheerful than blood. You guys doing anything fun for the Hollies?
No.
Blood is festive?
Yeah.
The color of
Well, yeah.
festivity.
If you're out of red paint, bam, your whole body's
Yeah.
full.
You're out of blood. You're out of luck.
What do you think came before red paint? It was blood.
It was blood.
Yeah,
That's
that
why
was
barns
that
are
was the
red.
idea of paint.
Yeah.
That's why barns are red? Oh,
And
no.
So you just go. They would take the eldest son and kick him in the penis, and then he would just piss blood.
It's your bad cock, son. It's your terrible bad cock.
Because of the kick.
Oh, thank God they saved my. What kind of names did we come up with so I could throw them back? My pill pouch.
Gotcha.
my sour
Didn't know
grapes.
what subject you were
And
on.
that's what we call a callback somehow.
Yeah.
Just cut out the part where I broke.
Were you
fourth
asked
wall.
for the callback? Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking for a callback. Help me out here.
I know I should do a callback now, but I can't remember what it was.
I've heard enough jokes to know
I have
the
a note.
formula of a joke.
Yeah.
I'm not funny
I
at
have
all.
a note. I have a note that says it would kill right here, but it's so usually the audience forgets, and that's what's funny. But I forgot too.
You know, my favorite short stories are the unfilled madness. And then
These
It's all fucked up.
and then the adjective noun popped out of the noun
It's so good.
adverbally. No, so I'm going to Indiana.
Are you really?
I've got that ahead
Are you going to Menards while you're there?
Fuck you.
That's a different store. Have you ever heard of that? That's like, you know, Applebee's
I've already
Fridays,
been there.
fuck you.
Fuck you.
This is a good episode.
It's actually what's called
This is good
the
content.
restaurant's Fuck You and Friends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's right. It's in the same parking lot as a Best Buy, another Applebee's, and then a Menards.
Yeah.
Stop it. Is there a place, you know, and Friends and Company and all that?
Yeah.
It's
And
pretty
more.
popular. Do you think anyone was humble enough to say, like, Bob and Friend?
Just one.
He's like, why
won't
did you just say Tim and Bob? Why did you just kick me out? You're friend.
Do you think that
you're
it
the friend.
started with a bunch of friends and then slowly, just due to business dealings, it whittled down to single friend?
I'll be honest, I don't
Like
think
the outline of the answer.
I think it's more of a cover. I don't think there's any friends. When you say friends, I feel like we all know. It's just you.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob and Friends? Just Bob.
He's in the back going,
It's
one
just
day,
like,
friends.
Who are your friends? People?
It's guys, I know.
Those
people
are
say,
employees, Bob.
people say,
I picked
sir,
them to be my
sir.
friend.
People say, sir. You've got friends. You've got friends.
We're
I
your
have
friends,
them.
sir.
They're
We all
everywhere.
have them.
You've seen them. You've heard them. People tell me my friends are here. All the friends. Can't even so many. That we
Tell me
got.
they're here.
There was one. A guy I think said. Someone said they saw. Someone knew, or there were friends.
Keep it going.
Heard someone say that. I heard that you hear these
Man, this
reports.
sounds like a dream I
You
once
hear,
had.
you hear these
dream
reports.
at
These,
one time?
these people report that they saw my friend. You heard.
Subtitle this shit. What's happening?
Sometimes I can't even get through. Too many. How can I get by? my friends, too many friends.
I forgot that I asked about your friends, sir.
There's no one in the room. He's just having a stroke saying it to the ceiling. The lights are out, and no one will let me in my friends.
Where are your friends? You know. Oh, you know. They'll tell you. They'll tell you.
Damn.
Who will? They.
So that's what we're doing for Christmas.
Excellent news. Hey,
Oh, they'll all be there.
you know what?
They'll be there.
And I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to hear every word of
Oh
it.
man, are you gonna see Denise for Christmas?
Oh my god,
It'll be okay,
that's
man.
really funny.
Shit.
Oh man.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Matt's
I'm gonna
friggin',
die from that.
Rotten grape or acting up again. Whatever the hell he said.
Gavin said,
Sour grape sacks all fucking him up from the inside out.
It's gone from sour to rotten.
Oh my god, dude.
It's gonna go from rotten to decayed.
I didn't expect to laugh as much.
No,
man.
I'm not doing
and
shit,
I never
dude.
do what I
Yeah,
said on
I
an
never do,
achievement
yeah.
video. but
Fuck.
Sometimes it happens.
Oh my god.
Dude, something so dumb, and I think I was just loopy. Yesterday, we sat down to do a Gmod, a winter-themed Gmod. We had Joe in the video, so we were super excited. Gavin sits down, and as we're kind of walking Joe through the mechanics of the game, what the roles mean, and all that, getting everyone sorted, Gavin just sits down, looks down at his desk, and goes, "Who smashed a grape into my desk and left it?" And it was just...
I remember that.
It was so beautiful. It had me dying. I was just trying to hold it all in to allow Jaren to explain what was happening.
What did Jaren smash a grape?
No, Jaren
was
was just the
explaining the
producer for
Gmod.
Gmod. He was
He was
explaining
doing the actual part.
Yeah, he was like, "Here's the new mechanics, the new tools. Joe, here's what the roles
I'm
are."
gonna tell you too, and Trevor did his best to let Jaren explain it. It wasn't perfect because there were so many times in that rules where Jaren's going, "So this role he does this," and then Joe going, "Oh, okay," and Trevor going.
I was like away from my mic.
He was like, "What are you talking about?" I know specifically there was a time where I was like, I just remember specifically going, "Please let him talk." And it's just Trevor and Gavin two stooging it over a grape on the other side of the room.
Hey,
He's
what
just
happens
like,
in Gavin goes out to the world.
Trevor going, "All right, let Jerry explain the rules."
Hey, it was not loud like that.
who
You're
smashed the
exaggerating.
grape?
I don't know.
That's the mystery.
Anyway, tune into Red Web
was
as we
Jaren.
dissect.
Oh
Smash
my
the
God.
Grape.
I'm trying to think who it could be.
The new crypto. This man would never touch a
Impossible.
fruit.
I've never eaten a grape in my life.
I'd die before I
How about
touched a
people? I
fruit.
like them.
People like them. It's true. I've been in the process of hiring an intern for the broadcast producer role, and
Send in the job app.
no, absolutely don't. It's done.
Send
It's
them in.
fucking
Send your
done.
applications to
Don't
Mr. Young.
smash grape in the envelope.
Send them to
Don't send
Eric
them in.
at roosterteeth.com.
So I've gone through 170 applications, and I picked a handful of people. And in all of these interviews, it's like, here's what the role is, here's what we're doing, and they're like, well, what kind of stuff could I expect to be working on? And I go, there's a litany of shows. There's Off Topic and Rooster Teeth podcasts. They're video podcasts, right? They're like live. There's exciting, whatever. And there's Red Web. It's like true crime murder mystery, but it's more like paranormal almost. And how could this happen? And then there's Face Jam.
this happen?
And then
It's very personal.
and then there's Face Jam, where you might come in and eat tiny tacos. That one's maybe not. You're not gonna learn a lot on
I'm
that
gonna
one.
remove that one.
Yeah.
And also,
want the job anymore.
Nick will kill you if you take his food.
Nick.
Like a dog protecting its territory.
You ever watch those videos where you have like a chihuahua and somebody like puts a steak down and like the chihuahua gets like protected with the steak and they try to take it and he goes, "Arr, arr."
Yeah.
That's Nick when he was on paternity leave and Kelly was editing some episodes, but Nick just kept going, "Oh, I can show up and
He
eat
was
the food."
coming in for Face Jam during paternity leave
you have a job?
just to eat the food. What would you be like? "Oh, are you editing this?" No, I'm just here to eat the food and listen to the podcast with you guys, and then someone else is going to do it.
I mean, he's a growing father. You know, he
and
needs
so
to-
it would,
Well, I'm not going to miss this.
trying to explain this to interns where it's just like, yeah, there's like stuff that like research, like black box down in Red Web that you'll do, and then sometimes you'll just come in and we'll go, "Stanley Tucci," and that'll be an hour-long episode of Face Jam.
Right.
And that'll be it.
You ever brush your teeth with a shirt? 3 times a week.
You ever have a waitress show you a gun in an Outback Steakhouse?
A picture of a gun. A picture of a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah.
Don't mean to
Come on.
offend.
Let's not blow it out of proportion.
She also
okay?
showed us a cat.
Right.
Oh, this was
Yeah.
This is your story.
Yeah.
This wasn't
Yeah, no.
a fan's anecdote.
Oh no,
No,
no, we're referencing.
Were you not here
Facebook.
No, this happened to
when
us.
he came back?
Cat or gun?
Yeah.
Turns out.
Cat or gun?
Wasn't.
I should check to see how that poll did.
Cat or gun? Cat was winning.
Was it?
Yeah.
People didn't choose gun?
I think they were afraid. I
obvious.
think they were afraid.
I don't know the repercussions of clicking gun, therefore I will click. I don't know. If I was attacked by a cat, it could be terrible.
61%
They
cat.
poisoned.
Yeah. Yeah.
With
I understand that.
That's that.
I get it.
They're fucking gross.
There were, I think, I saw at least one response of someone using a cat as a gun.
Yeah. Just holding it out.
As
Yeah.
pew pew.
Yeah.
I have a cat. I'm trying to.
You gotta hold the
you
front
have-
legs and
you
the
have-
back
you
legs.
have to-
And then you have to
touch
cock
it.
the belly, like.
You have to touch the
Okay.
cat.
Yeah, you have to unfortunately have to touch the cat.
Yeah.
I know that's hard.
That's the
As
worst
Yeah,
Come here.
Get away from me. So that's
But you also might learn about the supply chain at Applebee's
for a long time.
from the cook
And then
himself.
also, you might stab, if you're the intern for Face Jam, you might stab me in the back and help everyone else produce an episode unbeknownst to me who produced a full episode. Fucking
Interesting.
bullshit. Yeah.
No intern.
Yeah. Intern, that's what Gracie did, and she no longer works here.
Died a hero.
The way you said that was so ominous.
Oh,
That's what they did once.
There's not a
And never,
There
yeah,
you go.
once.
Well,
heard that.
Look.
I've never heard
after Kelly almost got this close to the food, she disappeared. for a while. He kept saying, Nick, like, well, if you're not editing it, shouldn't Kelly be getting your food? He was like, well, Kelly's not working out. And then we're gonna have to. Oh shoot.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of that.
Just say the sauce
She's
pack.
back.
Yeah. Yep, Kelly's back. She's doing great. Love Kelly.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by The Matrix Resurrections. That's the new movie. The Matrix Resurrections is a continuation of the story of the first Matrix film starring Keanu Reeves. That's Neo. And Carrie-Anne Moss, that's Trinity. Reunited as Neo and Trinity. I got a little bit ahead of myself. I just wanted to brag that I knew what it was about, okay? And now I look like a fool. Look, it's an unexpected expansion of their story that ventures back into the Matrix and even further down the rabbit hole, which is true. I certainly didn't expect it, but I do welcome it. And in this mind-bending new adventure, the world is more provocative, reality is more subjective than ever, but all you need to see is the truth to free your mind. What? I need to free my mind by seeing the film. In The Matrix Resurrections, return to a world of two realities. One, everyday life. You know, this one. The other, what lies behind it. To truly know himself, to find out if his reality is a physical or mental construct, Neo will have to choose to follow the white rabbit once again. And if he's learned anything, which hopefully he has, he's learned a lot. He can do a lot of cool things. It's that choice, while an illusion, is still the only way out of or into the Matrix. Neo already knows what he has to do, but what he doesn't know is that the Matrix is stronger, more secure, and more dangerous than ever before. Whoa. Deja vu. I added the whoa. Watch The Matrix Resurrections in theaters and on HBO Max at the link in the description on December 22nd. 2021. Did you not hear about it? It's almost out or is out already. What, have you been living under a rock or in the Matrix? They don't promote the movie there because they don't want you to know you're in it. It's The Matrix. Go see it.
Good Morning from Hell ended, I think, by now.
We did it.
The finale, was earlier this week. As of recording this.
I don't know when.
We did it! Yeah! We win!
Yep, the best podcast. Rooster Teeth.
I won.
Yeah.
You got the plaque. right?
We allow you to
I
keep
was,
the mantle at Red Web by really niching ourselves in a way that's impregnable. You guys get to be the best at Rooster Teeth. We're the best movie podcast about mystery in Rooster Teeth.
What I
really
what
something.
I didn't like, what really rubbed me the wrong way on Good Morning from Hell is when I came in as like the Guy Fieri. I don't think they called him.
Yeah.
They didn't want to get sued.
Right.
But I kept saying I put cum in everything. They cut it all out. I kept talking about how all the food
all of it out?
all the food on Earth has cum in it. I put like demon cum in it, and they cut all that out.
How much cum do you think is in your?
It was a lot of like, they gobble it. Oh, they love this stuff. I'm coming in everything. I'm gobbling it up. And then they didn't. They were like, great. And then Nick told me like months later, he's like, oh yeah, they had all that stuff. I go, what? So then when I did that pickup, I just layered it with a bunch of cum.
You gotta
so
just
they
do
cut
it.
out.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How short did the episode end up with all the cum mentions?
Oh, I don't know. Probably pretty short.
It's like 3 minutes. He's like, glad to be here. And then that's all you hear.
What?
Yep.
Hey, I gave them, and they did what they did.
Yep.
You gave him the marble. They carved it down to a pebble.
Yeah. And that's it.
It kind of looks like cum.
Jordan got sick. Purple.
What was that?
I thought you were gonna say purple.
No.
Hey, First Bell, you watching this live? You can't. It's pre-recorded. Suck on that.
Get him.
But if it weren't, you could have.
Yep. Purple.
There it is. Also, yeah, I mean, you didn't have to be first to watch it live, right? You can just,
You can just watch it.
you can just watch it.
Yeah,
But you're
yeah.
cooler.
Yeah.
When I'm talking to you right now, if you're not first and you're watching this, look away.
Yeah.
Quiet. Look away. Plug your ears. Plug your ears, your nostrils, and your mouth.
Plug your eyes.
Don't
also, just in
breathe.
case.
Don't move.
Oh.
Okay, you better
Plug
hope
your
this ends
eyes.
soon, or else you're done
Get
for.
residual air through the eyes.
Hey, thanks to our first members for supporting this stream / pre-record. We're still streaming it though. Look, it's the holidays.
Yeah.
Okay, we got shit to do. All right, deal with it. But thank you.
It's not over. How do you like it so far?
Also now, we have for our first members premium RSS feeds, ad-free on most podcast platforms, and you get it early. You can subscribe now to the new RSS feed, Eric's burps and all. Click the link in the description, or if you're a first member, don't. You don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
But you do.
But there.
Menards will get you. Not. Whatever.
I don't know what he's saying. Anyway, first shows.
I learned about
watch them.
callbacks earlier.
Don't watch them.
I was trying one out.
Trevor's gonna be at home talking to Barbara today. She's gonna go, Menards!
Trevor, you were writhing and screaming in your sleep last night about Menards. Are you good?
Anyway, having friends.
No, I'm done. That was
Yeah.
I said shows. Watch them. Do it. First shows.
Yep.
Can't Betrayal. All that.
And something that's coming
W.
in January.
Wait, how
with
many
a
of
W.
each type of card are there?
What could it be?
8.
That's a
call
callback.
forward.
It's a callback to us. Call forward
Our
to the
call
audience.
back. Calls forward.
Yeah, dude.
How's the future? Hope it's all right.
A lot of
We're
bugs.
about to run into it. Yeah.
Tell you that.
Yeah.
A lot of bugs.
We did a Let's Roll with lots of bugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
This guy was
Excellent at
fucking
the
mouth
game.
was watering.
I'm over here
Collected so
squirming.
many
Eric was over there going.
I'm squirming.
He was going. Send him to me.
Mm.
Send him to me.
See, he's burping hungry.
He kept saying, "Send Mr. Yucky Bugs."
This is a weird beer.
It's good for one,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. I've had it once before, and I don't
I-
remember it tasting this way.
I bet it did.
Yeah. The
bet it's
deeper
the-
that I get,
I bet it's the same beer.
settles.
Yeah.
I love me some Voodoo. I would not drink a 12-pack of Atomic Pumpkin.
No.
To be fair, I wouldn't drink a 12-pack of anything or I'd die.
Yeah, I think that's like a scary. Like, what's the ABV on that? Yeah. See you in hell.
Right.
1 million.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is
Pretty high.
7?
nine.
Damn.
Yeah, if you drink 2, woo.
So that's got like
I drink
seasons,
12, that'd be almost
seasoning.
10.
This has
Like
seasons
cinnamon and stuff.
Yeah, this has the Atomic
it's
Pumpkins.
fall.
There, it's
Right.
like their
Oh, yeah.
pumpkin beer, but it also has like a habanero or something in it. And
There's another one in there.
yeah, you can.
I had
you
one
can try
at one
it.
time, and that's enough for
Yeah,
my
it's
Oh, okay.
No,
it's
I'm fine. I just don't want to cross the streams.
it is. It's not bad.
Too
It's just
harsh on the
definitely like
potential future sponsor.
yeah.
That's,
Get 'em.
listen, that's why I backed out and said
Hold-
crossing the streams.
Back up a little bit. Okay, they might give us money
Hold on,
later.
yeah. Just cut this, rewind it back. Yeah, I'm just, no thank you.
I love it so much.
It was really good.
I love it.
I'm full.
They made Face Jam its own beer, and then
And then the
all
jammers
little
sucked it
all
down.
the gremlins fucking crushed it in 20 minutes.
The little grannies.
Jesus.
They opened their gullets.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we'll make like a keg of like this. They have like a guava.
Well, they
IPA
expected that for
thing
the
and-
4 people that were going to show
Yeah,
up.
and then it was like, here's 150. And our guy was like, I think Patrick was like, it's gone. It was like, oh, Jesus Christ. It went fast. It was so good.
How much did Nick drink, though?
He was...
He's laying on the ground with a bunch of.
No, he was wandering around the factory. Wandering around the brewery.
It's true.
Aimlessly.
Oh.
He was...
He got lost in there.
Yeah,
he did.
It was big. You can get lost in there. I ate a hop. There's a lot going on.
Maybe that's part. Maybe that's some of Nick that you're just giving that tang.
Tang job. You're turning into a bat.
He'll live on forever.
You're turning gray.
Flying away.
Yo, can I say too? That reminds me, JamsGiving.
It's out now,
Yo,
yeah.
fucking disgusting.
I
felt so bad for so long after that shit show. That fucking popcorn.
Yeah. So JamsGiving was a thing that we did for Face Jam. It was a cool holiday thing.
New holiday.
It's a new holiday which can be celebrated once every 4 months or once every 4 years or whenever
we
want.
have
Pin
it.
that on my calendar.
Yeah.
What's the rules?
Well, it's kind of whenever we want.
Whenever we stream it.
Yeah, whenever we decide
You
to
celebrate
JamsGiving.
it.
Yeah.
We don't give thanks. We get.
Yeah, we get. So we
jam
got
that thing.
Yeah,
We
so
get.
we got a lot of different fast food. We were putting Panda Express on pizza.
Yeah.
We were putting chicken sandwiches on chicken
Also,
sandwiches.
it was all cold.
Yes, it was. Yeah, Kayla showed up, and then we had Tony's Treats. Tony from design and merch. He's a little fiend for like cool limited time drinks and snacks, and he's
Yeah,
like,
right.
here's all my extras. So we drank chocolate soda and
That's
chocolate
what he
soda
keeps in his
and disgusting
fanny pack.
Mountain Dew.
He has a bunch of fanny
And
packs.
chocolate soda.
Just chocolate soda in it.
So we drank all that, and then we ate some snacks from some jammers, and somebody sent us popcorn that tasted like vomit. Wasn't supposed to.
Why does that exist?
Oh,
no, that's a great
what's it
question.
supposed to? What was it supposed to taste like?
A habanero. It was like called like Chicago
was
Fire, and it was supposed to be like spicy.
Maybe it was like
Maybe
it was
Chicago's
one
on fire.
eaten
Maybe it's
habanero.
vomit.
So
It was disgusting.
it was like, you know how after you throw up, you have that acid.
yes.
the bile.
That's
I've never thrown up, but
Really?
yeah, of course I have. Come on.
Matt, you are an anomaly of humankind. I don't know. I would
If
believe
all of a
it.
sudden he went, yeah, I've never thrown up, and it was true, wild.
I wouldn't even ask. I don't even care.
I
He's like, well, one time I threw up and it was chocolate syrup.
I don't want to go at you.
So we ate this popcorn, and one popcorn was supposed to be like bacon, caramel, whatever. Just tasted like caramel corn.
It was
So,
like, oh, this is good popcorn.
The other one, we ate, it smelled gross, and we went, oh, what the fuck? And then everyone ate a piece, and we all almost threw up.
It
Yeah.
was horrific.
Yeah. Oh.
It was like the consistency of like asbestos. Smelled and tasted like vomit.
Yeah.
Just like straight up vomit.
Yep.
Not hot, not pepper.
No.
Vomit.
Yep.
It was. You know how they have twice baked potatoes? That was twice eaten habanero.
And I
really
put
was.
it. I put it in a drink and drank it.
Yeah.
Too.
It was.
So I had the pleasure of seeing that on mute because I didn't know what kind of
It was-
foods that you were eating, and so when I saw Kayla roll up, I was like, "Oh, cool!"
Yeah.
And then Kayla was on.
What you
like,
didn't
"So-"
see is Kayla roll off.
Yeah, well, no. Kayla rolled off into to come through our office, and I was like, "Oh, how was it? Do you have a good time?" Like, and she's like, "I feel like death.
Yeah.
I feel terrible." I was like, "You were on so long."
Yeah.
And then
I
talked to
kept
Michael
giving her
about it.
outs and she wouldn't leave.
How?
And then she made up this lie afterwards. She goes, well, you said a bunch of people were coming by. I said, no, I didn't.
Yes.
I never said that once. I said, hey, do you want to come by, grab some food and leave? And she went, sure. And she went,
So she showed up 20 minutes early.
I just assumed there were more people.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know why you made that assumption.
I loved having Kayla on.
She was
that
there for
thing.
25 minutes and then
awesome.
stayed so long she put a mic back on. Stayed for the entire time.
She ruled on that thing.
Is she an honorary jammer?
I think she might.
She's
be,
not a jammer.
She might be our first like
the jammer is
official.
the
Like,
She's an
audience.
honorary
Yes.
bug king.
There you
yeah,
go, there
she
you go.
is. Like, she's like our first like official guest on something that isn't like,
yeah.
hey, come on, this. She did awesome. She was a freak for this shit. She was eating.
Oh, she's a real weirdo, and
Yeah.
she says weird stuff.
Yeah,
like just like phrase-wise, right? She's good at the weirdo.
Yeah.
She's got that Zoomer terminology too, which is like a market we kind of don't have, right? She's got
we
that-
only have the like geriatric.
Right. We've got our
Yeah.
like millennial.
You've got 8 and 8.
then,
Yeah, that's all we have.
up
Ain't no
to like
in-betweens.
we go from millennial to baby boomer.
Yeah.
But she's got that Gen Z Zuma Dooma Ding Dong.
She's really.
It's good. It's good to have.
Yep.
She liked my fanny.
Yeah, she's all about it. I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were before this, like you were saying, we were over there bugging the stream
Bugging.
for STF.
I was
and you
bugging.
you were
Oh yeah.
pulling them up.
Yeah.
She
I was
was
doing
vibing
I
with
was
your
doing a
looks.
nip rip.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I go over there. I back Kayla up. I agree with Chris, and I back Kayla up regardless of what's happening.
Oh yeah,
It's a good way to be.
yeah. You gotta pick a favorite, and then you.
I snuck
stick
up to
by him.
Blaine and I watched him play for a while. He was bad.
Make sure to hammer him with that too.
Yeah,
so he
that's good.
knows.
I didn't have to.
Oh, good.
You just had to look at him for a second. He goes, "I know, I know,
Yeah, the
I know."
scoreboard really hammered.
It reminded me.
Yeah.
You guys play Lasso yet? Why isn't there new Lasso? Why isn't there new Lasso?
We'll work on the development of the game.
Why isn't there new Lasso? When? Lasso when?
I'm
Hey,
excited to
yes,
play
When?
it.
Where is
Yeah,
it?
when? Where is
Come
it?
on.
Why isn't it out yet?
I'm definitely going to do Slasso on that.
Fuck is Slasso?
Solo Lasso.
So Lasso, yeah.
Oh.
It's just being a dickhead. I think that's still Lasso.
He can't believe you said that.
I can't believe he didn't go hard.
Get
Who
ready.
says Slasso?
Get ready for 2022.
Oh hell yeah!
This is the trial run.
Attack.
The real game comes out 7 months.
Come July, we're going crazy on
New year,
Slasso.
new me.
It's August. Ring in the new year. Ad copy rules.
Yeah, speaking of games that are deep in the development, you know, they got polished versions coming out. 7 Days just entered their 20th version of their alpha.
He's not kidding. 7 Days to
I
Die.
feel like they've
I know
been
you're
around
not.
for a decade.
I
What
know
the
you were
fuck?
not- you were
But their
not
version
kidding.
20.0, their alpha's
20.0.
I think at that point,
do you
Dog, you
become-
can move up to beta.
When do
Yeah.
you become beta? When do you
Maybe.
become Charlie, Delta, whatever comes after that? When do you just become game?
How is it an alpha still?
I don't know. I'm not well enough
You also,
versed in the
You
game.
can still buy it.
Look, they're
to
not
me-
ready to
me,
commit
that's where
yet.
I'm like,
Oh, that's where-
You
They're not ready to
commit.
commit. They just got their foot in the. They got their toe in the water.
Yeah, they're like, ooh, maybe.
They're like, once we get in, we're in though. Let's
Yeah.
just take our time. There's no reason to rush.
Maybe we want to make tires.
Maybe
we'll
we'll-
try video games.
Yeah.
Right.
We might be a drink company. Hang on.
If you get the album for 7 days, when we start making tires, you get a free tire.
Wow.
That's my 2021 7 Days to Die, whatever the model.
What
you
was?
look at it, yeah.
What's the new thing they added? I assume they added new stuff.
Not only new stuff. What's interesting about 7 Days is they constantly just totally change the fucking
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Right? It's like they completely rework shit as far as like how skills work and how you level up and how you gain experience. That game has changed so many times in the last several years. It looks the same.
Yeah.
That's about it. I mean, like, I assume it looks better little by
Sure,
little.
like, it's
but
gonna
like
get tweaked up.
It's honestly like, again, it's so not finished. It's like they go, nah, this is the game now. Ah, we changed it again. Now this is how the game works.
I guess
or it's
you
like
can't
they
ever-
changed
that's
some
kinda how it works.
skills where like they didn't change the name, but they changed the skills.
Like
Now
what
the
it
name
does.
makes no fucking sense
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like, oh, I'm gonna upgrade
guess-
run and gun. What does that do? Makes your punch stronger. Right. It's like, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
I mean, I guess.
What the
in
fuck?
fairness to them,
Why does it do that?
Yeah, that's cool.
They're never going to leave the alpha.
right.
Why would they?
They're too comfortable now.
Yeah.
They've already won.
Other games are like, we're fully released, and the game's completely different like
Yeah,
a year
yeah.
later.
They're sitting around looking at all the shit tier games that have fully released from
Yeah.
AAA publishers, and they're going, I'm going to stay here.
We can do whatever
They
we
were
want.
about
Next
to
release, and then
release
we
when
like-
Cyberpunk came out.
Yeah.
They went,
And they went.
10 more years, and then let's circle back in 10
Right.
years.
Yep.
It's cynical, but true. So now they're like, listen, if we never leave alpha,
Yeah.
there's never anything to complain about.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it can never realize its full potential.
Yeah, it's cool because you just
It's
get
still fun as fuck. though.
you'll just get
yeah.
gamers who will defend it to death because it's an alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be people going like, "Man, this is broken. Why doesn't it work?" And then people going,
It's an alpha."
alpha! And then that's they don't work for the company,
No.
but they've made their
Right.
personality such that the game is alpha, and that matters. Son of a bitch.
An alpha male votes for an alpha game.
That's goddamn right. And in order to become an alpha male, I go on YouTube 8 to 10 hours a day, and I watch a lot of videos of people telling me how to be an alpha male. I'm learning, I'm seeking out.
Is that,
full-time
is that- but here's the thing: is that alpha?
out. Yeah, yeah,
learning
yeah.
From someone else? That sounds like a beta
Yeah.
move.
No,
Right.
no, it's
Not if you steal
no,
the
no,
idea.
that's not what they say. They say that if I subscribe, the classic alpha move.
Hey, join the alphas.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Buy 15 shirts all at once.
That's all I have to do is I just get in with them. I get in with them, and then woo, the game's in alpha.
Whoa.
And then that's how.
Then you get soap made out of wood.
Yeah, and then I go into my Discord channel, and I just me and the other alphas get in there. Ooh, we're just so.
You all just get in there going, ooh.
We all just go. Ooh. We get on the voice chat. We go. Ooh. We're
Rubbing
alpha.
wood soap
It's
on
like-
you. I smell like a tree.
We all have beards.
Yeah.
My personality is beards.
Personality's beard.
You say, I'm gonna watch the shit out of that W.
Yeah, that's-
January. Ooh, brother. Ooh.
Classic alphas.
Boy,
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah.
What happened here?
That's it.
I've had
No, we
mush
got
brain
20
for like
plus minutes.
at least a week. I didn't mean to do that as in let's speed it up. I was just genuinely.
Well, that's how it came across.
my
Yeah.
no, my watch.
Matt-
You
Matt
won't
thought
stop
you wanted
looking
to
at
go
your
fast.
watch.
My watch.
Here's
has
the
been trying-
problem.
I got a new
Definitely felt
phone, and it's been trying to
Here's the
attach
problem.
to my, and it keeps
Well, you
erroring
do
out,
it at
and it
home.
scares me every
You
time.
do it at home. I don't know why you brought it to work.
No.
Handle your shit at
No,
home.
I did it on the way to
Okay.
work. Easy.
Home is where he sleeps and yells Menards.
Yeah.
He can't.
You keep looking at your
streams
watch,
it every
and
night.
Matt is loving it. Once you leave, he's allowed to leave.
What's terrible too is that you're not allowed to.
Get
Well,
outta
time
here.
to punch out.
What's terrible too is that all the
Terrible
notifications,
tunes.
all of the meetings I have, they all come rolling through my digital phone, my
So much
smartphone.
work what you've done with your watch face.
How's your watch?
No, that's a base one. That's what.
Well,
it starts at.
my point is, you said it's a base one, and it's like super. It's a little computer watch,
It is.
and
Yeah.
everything, whatever. But
That
you're
does
still
have a lot
doing
of-
big hand, little hand.
It's got a lot of information.
And I just go,
up.
well, give me the fucking number.
406.
Boom. I know
well,
what it is.
What happens is
I'm
like,
fancy.
Buzz, hey, my butt's itchy. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Or like, Buzz, hey, this is a meeting about butt itch. And I'm like, oh, thanks, Lewis. And I go, I'm not checking the time. I'm not being
Wait,
rude.
why
I'm
was
just
the meeting
learning about
about the
people's
butt
butt
itch?
itch.
I don't know.
I don't know what that has to do with
There's
big
a lot
hand,
of-
little
a
hand.
lot of
Oh, I
complicated
wasn't
parts
speaking
to
about the
his
big
life.
and
I
little
don't
end.
know.
I was
all.
speaking
He's just
to
throwing people under the
my
bus.
listening
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
The butt bust.
Talking about butt itch.
I'm just saying, give me the numbers, bro. I need time, date, because sometimes I don't remember what day it is.
That you never know.
Gives me
don't.
number
Might have
and day of the
changed.
week.
I need my
Text
pulse.
message, email.
I need my pulse.
I don't want to know my pulse because I probably have to go to the hospital.
Full of blood.
My
Yeah.
pulse bottomed out at 45.
Dude,
Bottomed out.
if it could
today.
give me a blood level reading.
Oh, that would be good.
Right. Tell me
Like
my
sort of
volume.
like a full.
Well, it's like, you know, when your car, it's like, you got 50 miles left.
What if your watch, if you have too much blood, it can get it out?
No, I
You
don't
think,
think
you think your watch
Yeah.
can get rid of your blood?
No, it
No,
can't.
it
Hang on,
jabs
hang
you a
on.
little bit. And then
Hang on, ready? Wait, hang on.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm going to get the blood out.
Yep. Oh, is that how you get? It does the
squirt
thing
it
since
out.
it's water.
Yeah, it goes, and
you
that's what
imagine-
squirts blood out.
Could you imagine if this was the whole episode and it led to that point and somehow blood came out of there?
I can make it happen. I can make it happen, bro.
Blood just flies out. We go, ah!
Dude,
blood
dude,
just squirt.
this is
It's like a
pre-recorded.
Black Mirror episode.
How much time we got? I'll leave and come back with blood.
Oh no!
I can make something bleed somewhere. I got so many holes in me started already.
I have a bunch of
I
holes
just-
in me.
I
I
just-
could add a couple more.
I just have to finish a hole.
Yep.
Do you think you could cause yourself to bleed without, like, just by sitting there, without jabbing
No.
yourself? Do you think you could, like, just like strain some blood? out?
I mean, yeah, I could if I sat
a
here while
vessel in your
Eric
eye?
stabbed me.
No,
We're a team.
I'm not even moving.
this is you.
Wow, how'd
You're
you do
doing
that?
it. There are people that can, like,
Make it come out of your watch.
like a
And then I go,
lizard, you squirt it
make
out
it go
your
back
eye.
in. Make it go back in.
Oh yeah, lizards do that. There's a lizard that does blood eyes.
Yeah, blood eyes.
Yeah.
I just want to learn that.
What kind of like if you could pick like a defense, what kind of defense would you have, animal style?
I already have. I'm halfway there. I'm very gaseous, and it's because I have off-brand whey proteins. We talked about this on the last time we did the
did.
show.
What the fuck?
And basically, I can create an orc cloud of fumes
Oh.
around me, and that no one will want to attack me.
You
then.
should get a regular whey protein.
Hey, give me your wallet.
That's the end of me.
Think that's popcorn you're smelling? No.
What kind
That's
of
my
defense? What kind of defense would you have?
I don't know.
You could have anything.
Anything.
Anything. You have a
went with
sword
gas.
tail.
Sword tail?
That's a defense. That was a
Wait, you mean
dinosaur.
like a rigid
There was
sword
a
that just
dinosaur with
pokes out
there was
your
a
ass.
dinosaur with a sword tail.
Oh, yeah, like
he
a
had
blade on the
spikes.
end of it?
Yeah, he had like
like-
yeah.
Well,
then he
yeah,
got-
I mean, that sounds cool, but annoying. You couldn't sit anymore.
Yeah,
You don't sit on your tail.
Positives, negatives, man.
Yeah, it's true. But you would have a sword tail.
Yeah.
Like real defense,
Yeah.
You just said
it would suck.
Was that a joke?
turns out, I think having, if you could have selectively like hard skin, so that way if you're like, sir, you need a blood transfusion ASAP, you're below 100%.
Is that-
And they come in with a needle and it just boing.
Is that
is-
is
it just
there an animal that has selectively hard skin, or is that X-Men?
Are you talking magic or are you talking real defense?
I said animals.
I mean,
Okay, then I stick to my original answer. My original serious answer, Your Honor.
Smell bad.
I want one of two. I either want to be able to regrow a limb just so I can occasionally,
Is that
for
defense?
comedy.
Because you could,
Come here, Matt.
somebody
Yeah.
grabs you and his arm
Yeah.
comes. That's what lizards do.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
like ditch
the
their
tail.
tail because they go,
Exactly.
a bird got me, and then they
ditch
run
it.
away.
And yeah, I would like to, for comedy, just rip my arm off every once in a while.
Right.
You know how long
probably-
that
That would
Yeah.
take so. It would be
also-
like 6 months
it
of doing.
also-
Oh,
it-
man.
comedy.
It would
hurt,
For like
too.
a week, people ask me, was
it wouldn't feel good.
You'd still be getting your arm
Was
ripped
it
off.
worth
I'll
it?
be like, yep. Give
Dude,
my
I
little
would
arm a high
love.
five.
Let me
play
say,
video games.
Let's say if that was Matt, I would constantly rip his arm.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Just to piss him
That's
off.
yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Then
Matt.
All right,
couldn't
I'm
play
going to go with
anything.
option 2 then. Camouflage.
Wait.
Oh my God, there's a floating sweater.
If Matt did camouflage, that would be awesome. He just goes up against the wall and he goes, and he disappears. That would be sick.
The thing about
this
Matt
is a
and
floating
camouflage
sweater.
would be like, Matt's camouflage somewhere in this room. Where is he? And go, well, he's in his chair playing video games.
You still see it moving
Just,
around.
I don't know. And then you just see the chair going like this.
Wow,
How
he
did
looks.
you figure that
Wow,
out?
there's-
see a
But he's camouflaged.
Well, he looks just like that DX racer chair again.
Wait, would it be like screen burn-in? So if you didn't leave his chair,
Right.
he's like out in the wild, he's trying to blend into the woods, but it says DX Racer.
Oh no.
And Coke.
Oh no, some dude piss probably.
Oh,
Do like a piss thing?
Like piss acid.
Yeah.
Like ink, but piss.
Oh, you could do a squid ink kind of piss acid thing.
No, he just urinates his pants.
Oh man.
I'll ink
Deal with
myself.
this. Oh no.
Like piss fingers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
Cool.
Damn. That's pretty
Be
cool.
like, oh, let me just give you some pocket piss.
Wow.
Very potent.
It stinks. Your piss smells.
Well, and first thing in the morning, you're running around at 9 a.m. going, I gotta go. Watch out, here I come.
Oh man, that's cool. These are good defenses.
What's your defense, Cap?
I think that I would either do.
Non-gray hair.
I think I would do like a lizard thing where it goes right, so it looks like I'm bigger than I am.
Then you spit.
Yeah.
just- you
It's a
spit
good
acid or
one.
something.
Maybe like
it was dry.
maybe like a porcupine kind of situation. But
Oh, you run really fast?
Sonic the Porcupine. I do think maybe armadillo defense would be pretty cool.
You like roll up into a ball, like Samus.
Yeah, you just go like,
Samus the
oh,
armadillo.
I'm out of here.
Except it would
That'd
be
be
like,
more like Mega Man X, man.
what's the like the monkey
fair.
paw version of that is actually you're like a pill bug.
Yeah,
so
it would
it's
be
very squishy.
Yeah,
You're like,
squishy.
oh no!
Yeah.
And then they're just
Yeah, and then I would be done for.
and you have 1,000 legs.
They call you rubber ball.
Oh no, that sounds like an X-Men.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a guy who did that? There's probably. We'll ask
Those
Alfredo.
polka dot man, those weren't balls, but they were little discs. That was kind of goofy.
There was a guy, I
they
think,
made it
that
cool.
did something like that on Static Shock. He was like a big bouncy ball guy. I think.
Was he? Couldn't be
was a
shot.
bad guy.
Big, yeah.
I'm an
He was just
insect.
trying to crush
He was
people.
just like a stretchy man.
Yeah.
He might have done bouncy.
I think he specialized.
That's my
in being
defense.
bald. Yeah.
I'm an incel.
Oh,
My
shit.
defense is my blinding light.
It's an alpha! This is a good episode.
This was a great episode. Too bad they had to cut all of it out. Like every episode. Off topic, the show that's supremely short but long in recording.
Welcome and thanks for watching.
Become a
Goodbye.
first member so you can see the uncut director's.
Did you meet Nick's friend?
Yeah, Nick the monkey, Sauce Monkey, was friends with
You
the
became
skeleton
friends with
man.
this guy.
I want Nick to not have a gold tooth like that, but have you seen the
will.
bejeweled teeth is like a style now? Mm-hmm. You can obviously have it be very loud. Like there's some people that do like heart designs. Or you can just get like a bling. That's what I want Nick.
I think Nick to have one bling tooth.
I mean,
But
Nick
all
or
of them.
the monkey.
oh,
Because you don't see his teeth. Except when he shows you his teeth.
Yeah, when he opens the fucking mouth. Can you send me that? We should tweet that.
video?
I mean, I did
Is that a
send it
video
to you.
or an image?
Oh, it's an image.
It's an image. It's from JamsGiving.
Yeah, and then he shows
Oh my
you his
God.
mouth.
He's a cryptoid. I don't like that.
We should. Can you tweet that from Face? Just tweet that from Face.
Could you imagine
It's
you're
fucking great.
You're at Chuck E. Cheese. You're like,
I mean, I can pass it on
look,
Jay.
son, the animatronics. And then they open you open the mouth and it's teeth.
Anderson, and we'll see if we can get it
So many
scheduled.
people.
I know. Well, we have a team, so it is.
Right,
what it
it
is.
has to go through. And then
What if I give it to you?
send it to all 5 people
I'll
he's
send it to the
interviewing.
people then. Thank you. Thanks, man.
We should pass this by your interviewee.
Yes,
Make sure-
exactly.
Yeah,
And that's the broadcast intern position. What do you think of this?
I don't want a job.
Just hang up.
I have a counter offer.
See, my favorite thing here is I'm going to send it to Nick.
That image is
I'm
amazing.
going to send it to Nick, but not sure whether or not he has the capabilities or cares enough to put it on the show. But
No.
if nothing else, he'll see what Nick
Yeah.
looks like. I'm sending it to Nicholas.
Yes.
Different guy.
I thought
Sorry,
if you sent it
Nicholas.
to other Nick,
No.
he might
so he
Photoshop
can
it back
see
into
it,
a-
and I'm saying, regardless of whether he puts it on the show or not, he'll go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I think you'd be pretty excited just to see it. I don't know. I am. It's
We
pretty
took
gross.
this man. We plucked this man from this broadcast.
He's a director
He
level.
was, but a simple coworker of theirs.
Yeah.
And now he's this.
and now he's a
a
freaky monster.
Tyler's coming over. He wants to take a peek. He wants.
It really is. It's
I
very-
just sent it to him.
It's very cryptid. It's very cryptid.
Cryptoid.
No, this is a cryptoid.
Oh, this is a oh, this is not cryptid. It's cryptoid.
take it from the
Okay,
two experts.
I gotta remember.
Right.
I gotta remember that.
It's a spin-off.
Classic cryptoid stuff.
Right.
I like that. That's good.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did it just get awesome in here?
Yeah.
Or is it just
What?
Did you die and
Look how
come
cool
back?
this guy
Yeah,
is.
I'm back. I'm back,
Oh my
baby.
God.
different. You look different today.
Yeah, it's because I feel poopy. So
Oh,
You
really?
can tell it's low effort.
Yeah.
Right. When you feel poopy, you exude
Yep.
poopy.
Yeah. I mean, it's smart. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to you? You just got all fucked up?
Yeah, dude, I don't know. So people keep telling me I got food poisoning. I don't think it's right, but
How do we
People
not talk?
keep
Yeah,
how do we not
telling
talk about
you?
that for the whole
Yeah.
first chunk of this?
People
podcast?
keep telling you that you got food poisoning?
Yeah, he's not sure.
It's true. People keep telling him this. So Monday, I think it was Monday. This man's writhing around.
yeah,
on the office.
Monday I did not feel good.
He was not-
I
he
kept
took
talking
one
about
where-
holding my poopies in.
He kept talking about.
Oh,
he
you
talked
did.
about-
I remember.
he
I
kept talking
remember
about
this
his-
discussion.
He said his,
did not feel
his
good.
urine was stingy. Well, and then he said,
I said
he said it didn't really hurt.
No,
but it felt
I
weird.
made a point.
Stingy's
Oh, he's
not
got
good.
it.
Oh, he's- yeah,
Tyler,
we're about
he's
to-
got it.
we're about to get a
No. What I
cryptoid.
said was I wanted to preface this by saying it wasn't like it burns.
Yeah.
It was like tingly. Like it. Something feels like it
carbonated.
shouldn't. Right.
Oh.
Like.
Somebody shit you up.
Do I have centipede?
They popped him open.
Something felt wrong. My fingers were tingly. I had like.
It got to a point where this man
tingles.
was texting me. I did a wellness check later in the evening
Is it
because
good?
I
Tyler,
said,
you like it?
I was like, hold on.
Cryptoid.
Like I'm laughing, I'm having a good time listening to his pain, and then it gets to a point where I'm like, hold on, is this real? Like you might have some like appendicitis or something else going on that I actually care about, and I don't want to be laughing about in retrospect when you pass away from a small obsolete organ poppage.
Right.
But anyway, so
Well, he said that though too, and he's like, but I do want to know where this story goes.
But keep me posted. Before you die, let me know. I want to write your memoirs and capitalize. But he's writhing around the office. He keeps moaning and wailing, and it's fair because he's in pain. He eventually he ties himself around. We have one of
Oh
those
yeah, I forgot
metal
about
columns that,
I
keeps the
kept
roof-
saying zip tie me.
Yeah. He's like, just tie me up.
I was
here.
like, I donutted myself around the
a
column.
pole.
I forgot about that.
On a very,
I
on a
don't
very
even know about that
uncomfortable
part.
like pedestal of
What?
cement and wood and metal.
This is insane.
It was wild. And then I was telling him about a local place that I had only recently heard of and been to called Tumble 22 Hot Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. And so I kept talking this place up. I was like, Michael, you gotta go. It's so good. It tastes good. It feels good. Going in and out. and then he goes, I think I'm gonna tumble. I think I'm gonna tumble.
Oh,
around.
no.
I'm gonna take the tumble. And I'm like, because he's like gonna go home because he's wrapped for the day, and also he's not feeling well. So I was like, go for it. But
You
also,
stayed the whole day?
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
3:30, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go tell
That's
the board." I was like,
crazy.
"Wait, like you're actually gonna go?" And then he gets there. He texts a photo of it to me. He's there at the place. I was like,
Wait.
why are you there? Why are
You
meeting-"
went to T22?
And he goes, "It hurts." He's texting me. He's like, "It hurts."
You're
it
a
hurts."
fucking maniac.
It was so hot.
Why would you do
And
that?
Lindsay
Because
told
he
me
was
like-
talking it up.
And then Lindsay told me the next day he was writhing around in his chair in the car back home. He's like, "It hurts."
It's like the food didn't do it, but the food didn't help.
He got like
It was so.
what
okay,
level of
you were
spicy?
already
okay, so I got
jacked up.
I got dang hot, which
not the
is
hot
like
hot, but
No, no,
it's like
yes,
it's
it
like
is.
if,
It's good.
if there's 6 hots,
Yeah.
it was the 4th.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Because to be fair, we've gone to a bunch of places where it's like pick your hot, and I go like halfway, nothing.
Yeah.
I've gone like there's this other place nearby that I've gone from the second hottest,
Right.
not hot at all.
Right, right.
And so I'm just like, I don't know. I'll start like I treat it like Halo. Like, well, I'm not gonna play my first game on Legendary, but I'll start on heroic. You know what
Heroic
I mean?
is kind of easy.
And so I went dang hot, and I'm going, it's dang hot. And it's like, I'm going,
It is.
in
It's
my
pretty-
stomach, and I was just going, and then I was eating the dirty mac and cheese.
The dirty mac and cheese is so good.
And it had the pulled
I've never
chicken
said
in
this,
it.
but man, I was confident when I said it at the time that was the best mac and
T-
cheese I had ever had.
T22 is fucking good. That's a good place to take people who are like
When
from
they're
out
sick?
of town.
Really?
No.
sick?
Not if they're sick.
He was trying to shove whatever
Hey,
whatever
hey,
demons he
did
had. He was like,
It flushed
he was
him.
shoving
He
did
was
it.
down for a day.
It all
He was
came
shoving
out
the
about
inky
2
black
in the
bile
morning.
back
Yeah,
down.
yeah. It's man, wow. No, I think
And,
T22 is a good.
and-
That's a good spot.
Needless to say, he didn't come in the next day.
No,
Just wasn't
yeah.
feeling good for
Yeah.
some reason.
What's funny though is that was all stomach pain. The next day I didn't come in because I had muscle aches. It wasn't even the same thing.
What the fuck?
It was like the
happened
stomach
to you?
pain subsided around the morning, and then I couldn't get out of bed. It felt like Brad Stuver kicked the shit out of me, but all over my body.
I don't think you had food poisoning.
No shit. I never said I did.
Hold on. Walk through your symptoms. Lindsay did, but walk through your symptoms because I want to know if you've.
I had
experienced things
symptom
I
on
haven't.
Monday.
I want to know if
symptom
you-
on Monday.
You're his doctor now.
Ooh, not feeling good. Tummy upset. Might throw up, but also like feel like I gotta take a shit, but not taking a shit. It's I'm not holding it in. I'm just like I'm ready to burst at
I'm
any
like
point.
prostate.
That's
appendix,
mostly that
gallbladder.
day.
That's where I hone
Yeah,
in.
That's
on.
mostly
where
that
that
day,
sounds.
right? Then I go home.
in on prostate?
I eat. I get tumbled.
By the way, he was talking about his urinary issues.
I get. Well, that was
Also
after I
on
got
the
home.
table.
That was after I got home. I get tumbled hard. Piss that day, fine, right? Like
good.
when I got the tummy
Good,
aches and
good,
shit.
good.
I get home, I'm tumbled.
No,
right?
no.
I'm tumbling in the car. Oh, it's like tumbleweed in
Yeah.
the seat. Okay, which was great because I'm going and then there was one point Lindsay called their parents, so I'm going because they're on speakerphone. The second the phone call in, they went
Well, hold on.
Muted.
After your nap, he
Yeah.
texts me. I forgot this piece because it goes hand in hand with your Yeah. So he texts me, and it was
I think on the way home is when I was texting you in all
yes,
caps.
all caps, and I was living for it. And then I don't hear from him for about 6 hours, and that's where fear started to settle in. And I'm like, no, hold on, but real wellness check. How are you doing? Are you good? And that's when he woke up, and then he texts me amongst all the writhing. He goes, I'm like a one-man human centipede. I'm all the links of the chain. It's hitting me from all ends.
Oh, well, that's
And that's what I'm picturing as he's tumbling in
Incredible.
this moment. So I wanted to
Incredible.
give you that visual.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
what happened?
I was talking, I think, earlier that day about wanting to be the fourth
Yes,
centipede
yeah.
that was looking in jealousy at the other three. And then that day,
You're the
I
one
told
where the blood type
Trevor,
didn't work out, so you're like, "Could've been
I told
me."
Trevor I was all three. I was front, middle, and back. So I had,
like, "You're
I had
just a girl, we didn't
arguably
want you."
one of the worst nights I've ever had in my adult life, where it felt like it was 40 hours. Like I was tossing and turning all night, could barely sleep, would finally fall asleep, wake up, and I'm like, oh, what time is it? It's 12:37 a.m.
Oh my God.
All night. All night. It was horrific. I finally vomited like crazy at like 2 in the morning. So hot. So hot. Screaming. I was going, like it burned like acid.
vomiting
Because
while
first of
going,
all, it is acid. Stomach acid mixed with hot dang
chicken?
hot.
Yeah.
It was dang hot. Okay?
Have you ever
And-
scream vomited?
And so it was like
Nope.
vomit, huge thing.
Yeah.
There was about 4 of those, right? And then so Menards.
Do you know about Menards?
Well, obviously, she was informed about Menards. Did Did you get tumbled too?
No, she was out of town.
Tumbling, maybe.
Yeah, well, Barbara and Lindsay were in Dallas that weekend that I tumbled. And that was then the Monday
I know.
after that.
I'm the one that told
tumbled.
you, remember?
I know, what the fuck? He doesn't even
When I told
He
you Barbara
completely
was out of
ignored
town, and you went, I don't know if I'm free. I got to see what Barbara's doing. I said, Barbara's not
I
here.
forgot that you were out of town about 5 times the week leading into that weekend.
I asked
Every
him if
day
he
I
wanted to do
forgot.
something, and he's like, I got to check with Barbara. I was like, Barbara's
like,
not here.
well,
And he went,
normally
oh, yeah,
Barbara-
then I'm free.
Barbara's very on top.
Use me as an excuse.
No. You are very organized, and you know all the things that go on socially on the weekend.
I'll
So
let you know
I
when
usually
she's out of
forget,
town.
and then Barbara's like, "Don't forget, we have friends coming over." I'm like, "Oh yeah, right." And then I'll make like plans that lay over that. So I was like, "Oh yeah, let me connect with Barbara to make sure I don't like dual book." And you're like, She's out of town this weekend. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm free to go. I got nothing because I got no life."
Then he poisoned me.
And then I poisoned him.
Yeah. Fucked up. Yeah, and then I woke up the next day and I couldn't move. I was in bed for like 27 hours.
What did you do to yourself?
Apparently I got food poisoning.
He shoved hot chicken on top of whatever the hell
That's
he
not
had
food
going
poisoning.
on.
That's food poisoning.
Do we put the photo up of the cryptoid now?
Can we do Cryptoid Nick?
Can we do
Cryptoid
Well,
Cryptoid
that'd be
Nick?
big.
Cool.
Look at that. That's not an edited image. It looks like we made his mouth bigger. We
Does
didn't.
look great.
Can we make this an NFT?
That's what I was sitting next to on JamsGiving.
I hear like
Cole always there?
Yes.
Oh, I bought it that way so he could eat.
I hear chaotic
That's how
chattering
he
teeth.
eats.
when I see this.
Here's the thing.
absolutely.
And like a cackle.
I should say, like, canonically, the mouth is the area he'll eat, but it's easier, and a lot of times he just shoves the food up through his neck.
Yeah, it's true.
He'll look away so people can't see,
Is he
open
one of
his
those,
neck, and shove it up the neck.
One of those Hellraiser
That's worse.
cryptoids?
Yeah.
He'll
He's
rip
Chatterbox.
He'll rip your
or
nipples off.
Pinhead or something.
He pulls your nipples off, dips them in spicy hot ketchup from
back
Whataburger,
on.
Yeah.
and then he eats them. And he goes, my sauce!
Yep.
So do you like Menards?
Do you know about the store Menards? What's happening?
I thought it was a joke about my nards.
Damn, this could not have gone better.
This rules. This rules. I had to clarify when I first said Menards that they're like, wait, what about your? And I'm like, no, not like Menards, but like the store Menards. And everyone's like, what is that?
Is it not Menards?
It's Menards, but no one clearly ended up knowing what Menards was. Do you know what the store Menards
I
is?
have no idea what Menards
Nobody
is.
knows what Menards is.
Damn it!
Nobody knows. You thought she knew?
I don't know.
It's from Eric saying, hey, you should ask Trevor.
She grew up closer to where I live than any of you did. So I
You're
thought
from another
maybe.
country.
I love Menards. I can buy anything at Menards.
You know, Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards.
Right. The Holy Trinity. You can buy a 1 to 22 scale buggy. I can ride the dunes from Menards.
It's true,
Wow.
you can.
I'm gonna
From
buy.
my Menards to yours.
Hey, from our Nards to yours.
Happy holidays!
That's how their commercials go.
There's so many more for the holidays.
Our
It's-
Nards.
This is not even.
What do you mean? This is the holidays.
Yeah, all of them for the next several episodes.
Oh shit.
Well,
We have any yucky popcorn to feed Barbara?
No!
Vomit popcorn?
No, there's no vomit popcorn. We
Yeah.
threw it away.
You don't want it.
Well,
you don't want
yeah,
it.
we're.
But you can have
Yeah,
it.
we can say bye.
Maybe
We
can
James
get outta
Giving is
here.
what messed
What the?
you up.
Get out with your plugs.
Wow.
Get out of here.
This is probably coming out too late to
This-
Yeah, 100%.
This
hoodie
is
you were wearing yesterday,
so
that
late.
was
It's
awesome.
a week from today.
Oh, yeah. I
So
have a watch on.
Sorry.
weren't
too late.
you plugging something before the thing you were on ended?
Yeah.
Plug that. You could have got it a week and 4 hours ago.
You could have got 20% off all squad team That was
A week and a half ago?
That was running for 2 hours.
A week and 4 hours ago. You'll see.
watching this live,
Yo,
you Thursday.
if you watched when Chris was asking about seeds in Halo, you could have saved 20%.
Could have saved. And someone's going,
There
Oh, no.
are
Damn it.
seeds.
Oh my god.
Okay.
A Halo game type where you had to collect seeds.
Well, Chris didn't know that.
you're talking to my
Oh,
chest.
well, I already told
So
that.
they can hear you.
Oh, you're wearing gloves. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
Right. I
the-
didn't even
it's okay.
realize because you
Yeah.
guys used to have the boom mics.
Trevor, you're just gonna make her
We-
tell a story we already told.
Yeah, we were just looking for seeds in Halo, and I didn't find a single one.
But you still knew you were
You knew
looking
about
for
them.
seeds.
I hate to
Like
inform you. I
Chris.
hate to inform you. All the seeds have a little icon above them that you can see through all geometry.
Oh no, I knew that.
Oh,
I
good,
just never
good.
found them because I got killed every time.
Like you couldn't get him.
Yeah,
you couldn't claim
you'd run out into the field and someone would.
Trevor was feeling very
It's
embarrassed.
because I
by
don't
you.
know how to turn the other way in Halo. So I just
Wait, what do you mean
What-
turn the other
wait.
way?
like I never
Wait.
watch my back.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
I don't know if there's like a quick turn like in
No.
the game.
You just have to
I don't
turn
know.
yourself.
This thing won't go left,
there's someone over
probably.
there, so you're gonna go all the way around.
Dare you?
Game where you
gonna get
like,
you.
Click a button
There
to
you
do
go.
a
Yeah,
gun.
it's usually like
you're
a
right.
back and
There
a
is
button.
a-
You
there
just
is
quick turn,
a
not
few
Halo.
games that allow you to do that, but
Yeah.
Halo, nah.
This one doesn't have that.
Yeah.
So.
No.
Not that that would
Armor's
help
too
me.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Can't quick turn.
Yep.
Hey, if you're watching live, stick around. We're not live, but you might be alive for Post Team Does Stuff happening right now. What are they playing? I don't know. Because it's a week from now. But
Menards.
I might not know anyway, even if it weren't recorded.
Yeah, who cares?
Hey.
Yeah.
Go say hi to Caden for us if they're there.
Oh, the new boss?
Yeah.
Future boss, Caden.
You can find out more of the age thing.
The
with
boss
W.
of past, futures, past.
You're done for.
Damn, dude.
Oh.
I stepped down
After the Menards.
You
thing.
got stepped
forcibly.
on.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's why
You got stepped in.
Yep. Goodbye.
I'm hungry.
You want to make rib?
Got one?
I got a big box.